Hello everyone! At one of my subscribers' requests, we're going to talk today about difficult variations in spins. And I will show you what you have to focus on to achieve the best result. We will start with camel position today. Camel position has three categories based on direction of the shoulder line. First, camel forward with shoulder line parallel to the ice, then camel sideways with shoulder line twisted to a vertical position, and camel upward, shoulder line twisted to more than a vertical position. This one is a feature with change of edge from backward inside to forward outside, where you can also work your body position from forward to sideways when you're changing your edge in a camel. To be able to count camel sideways, your shoulder line should be exactly in a vertical position. Right here, it's not enough to count this as a sideway, but she was just doing change of edge feature. This one is camel forward, and we call this catch camel when shoulder line parallel to the ice. I'm going to start with forward camel spin. And what I'm trying to teach my students here is to not drop your hip. Right now you can see nice line above 90 degree. And then when she catch her leg, she keeping that line and not dropping her leg. And I mean upper part of her leg, her knee. She not dropping below hip level. Then she catch her skate and then she keep pulling that leg up, keeping her upper body horizontal in the camel position. This is another variation. Now we're doing backward camel, and then we call this donut when she grab her leg and pull to her head, and it looks like a circle. She turning her upper body into camel sideways when her shoulder line twisted in vertical position. And again, this is start with forward, shoulders to the eyes, and then when she twist and grab her skate, she trying to get her shoulders in vertical position. Again, it all depends on the quality of your execution. You may get this feature and may not. Another skater with catch camel, compared to other skater, her upper body more vertical. It still count usually as a camel catch, but I like to make sure that upper body is still staying horizontal, and as long as your leg still above your hip level, like right here, it will count as a camel spin. Her shoulder line is parallel to the ice, and then she pulling her leg above her head level, which very nice execution. Click on the link above or look in the description below for more great videos on spins for beginners and advanced skaters. Our next variation will be backward camel, and then we're going to do simple catch here, staying with shoulders again parallel to the ice. When she start her camel spin, again back arched and the leg above hip level. Your skating leg need to be straight, it's a little bend. And then when she bend her free leg, she trying to bend up and not drop her knee below hip level. Right here, this is very good catch. And then she trying to pull her leg up, staying with her shoulders parallel to the ice. This is all camel forward difficult variations. This one is forward camel, and she catching same arm, same leg. And then her shoulders twist into camel sideways. All our previous videos were with camel forward, whereas shoulder line parallel to the eyes. Camel forward, and then she grabs her free leg, again without dropping her upper part and her knee. Her knee should be above hip level all the time. And then she pulls her leg up, twisting her shoulders into camel sideways. Very nice line here. Good pull up. And you can really see her shoulder line twisted to a vertical position. If you're enjoying this video and learning something new, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Now let's go back to our camel positions. If forward camel and sideways camel positions easier to achieve, camel upward is really required a lot of balance. We're going to start with forward camel, shoulder line parallel to the eyes. Then she's trying to get more than vertical. So anything which make your shoulder line looks twisted more than in vertical position, consider camel upward. Achieving good balance in skating, like for example in this illusion spin, required some strength and balance. And all these exercises you can find on my channel when you click on the link above or look in the description below. And now it's time for the seat spin. Seat spin position has three categories based on position of free leg. Sit forward with free leg forward, sit sideways with free leg sideways, and sit behind with free leg behind. As you see, we started with backward seat spin, forward variation, and judges looking at the nice seat spin position here is a little bit too high still at the beginning, and you need to get into deep position, seat position, within first two revolutions of your spin. Otherwise, your position not going to count. This is very nice position, flat pancake. Her body is leaning forward, her chest touching her free leg, and her hips below her knee level or at her knee level. Another front variation of seat spin. Some people call it Fratiani position, some people call it cannonball. How are you call this spin? Write down in your comments. This skater get into position really quick. Look at this, she's doing 3 turn, and then we start counting from here. She's going to do 1 revolution, and then she's going to do another half, and she's already in position. So this is really quick, 1.5 revolution. And then she's sitting really low with her free leg extend and her upper body leaning all the way forward and her head down, which is very difficult to do because it can throw your balance off. Now when we are done with forward seat spin position, let's move to sideway when free leg is on the side. We call this broken leg position. Again, you can have different variations of your upper body, but to be able to count this as a difficult variation, your body needs to lean forward or twist to the side. If you're just doing seat spin with your upper body in vertical position, it's not considered difficult variation in a broken leg position. This skater grab her free leg with her arm and trying to lean forward and twist at the same time, keeping her position very low. She was twisting to the left and grabbing her free leg with the same arm. And this skater actually twisting to the right and grabbing her free leg with opposite arm. So you can come up with your own difficult variations in seat spin position, especially with your upper body. Let's see, she twists to the right and her right arm is up. And she holding her right leg with her left arm. I really like her low position and vertical line between her free arm and free leg right here. Share your progress videos and your ideas in the comments below, and I will review them on this channel to help you improve your skating elements. Let's go back to our seat spin and work on variation seat behind with free leg behind your skating leg. Previously, we talked about how quick you have to get into position to be count. Let's look at the skater. She on the top of her tree turn. We're going to start counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, you have to get into position within first 2 revolutions of the seat spin. It took her too long to get into this nice position. Unfortunately, she may lose this feature if in competitions she won't go into position quick and low enough. And now, when you did such a good job staying with me through camel and C-spin positions, we're moving to upright positions. So there's 3 categories in upright position based on position of torso. Upright forward, when torso leaning forward, like A-frame. Then upright straight or sideways, when torso straight up or sideways. And then it's upright Bman. The skater free leg is pulled from behind to a position higher than and toward to top of the head, close to the spinning axis of the skater. So basically you want to see your leg all the way up in a split. Also there's a hair cutter, which difficult variation in the layback position, and I'm sure there's more, but we're going to cover just most common positions today. First one you see, it's a sideway lean, part of the layback variations. Nice vertical arm position and lean through the side. Next one we're going to do hair cutter. The best hair cutter position is when you're not pulling the free leg up but leaning back towards to your free foot, like you see it here. Nice arch backward and your knees almost together. Remember this position. And let's look at the other skater. She just started learning that hair cutter, so she tried to pull her free leg up instead of leaning back. And you see her upper body is vertical and not leaning backward yet, but her skate is very close to her head. All she has to do is, instead of pulling her free leg, lean more backward. Next, Bman spin. And in this spin, you don't have to lean backward, but you have to pull your leg all the way up, almost 180-degree full split. Very nice. Of course, if you want to get extra points for grade of execution, you can also lean back much more. And again, on my beginner skater, working on Bman, she getting her foot above her head, so it will count as a Bman, but leg need to go much higher. It's not full split yet. But it's all about improvements, so we try it again, and improvement is amazing. Just a couple tries in the same lesson, and her leg is much higher. Still need to work on that full split. And now Sasha spin or I spin or victory spin. I guess it's a lot of names for this spin. And I will show you how 2 different skaters doing this spin absolutely with different beginning. But result is the same. They pull an leg all the way up into split in front of them. This first variation, skaters start with her free leg bent, like a pancake position, and then she pull her leg all the way to her shoulder. Still her skating leg is bent and her free leg still bent. So she kind of pulling her upper leg towards her body. After that, she start pulling more, straighten her free leg and achieving that position of almost full split. Leaning backward a little bit with her shoulders, but staying on the front part of her foot, on the ball of her foot, to keep her balance. And this skater, starting from Fratiani position, so her free leg is already straight. And then she keep pulling straight leg all the way up. Fratiani position first, one hand on the skate, on the blade, and one hand is under her knee. Then she pulling straight leg to her shoulder, and then continue pulling to the side, and then get into full split. Also, first skater was pulling leg forward, when this skater pulling more to the side, which absolutely personal preferences. Now that you have mastered these spins positions, the next logical step is to improve your jumps. Click on the video link here to continue your training and master your other elements of skating. Check out the description below for additional resources, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more weekly skating tips and exercises.